Oh, like
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I don't know how to get the screen bigger. We look so small. What's the deal here?
I think we just went like that yesterday.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Just trying to get the chat up, but I don't think I can do it.
I I can't do it either. I was trying to see if I could do it from my phone, but I don't think it's gonna let me. This is it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that it? There you
I don't
go.
know.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. I think we got it. I don't know. Are you there? What happened? What's this going on?
There we go. I don't know. I ain't gonna be able to see the chat, I don't think. Hi, Regina and
Oh,
DP in the Dakotas.
we can't find. I see you.
It kicked me out again. Hold on.
There you go. Okay.
Hang on just a second.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Regina and DP in the Dakotas. What happened though? I had it working. Where'd you go?
There we go.
Keith, why do you keep doing that?
I don't know.
I'm starting to get frustrated.
But they are people commenting. I just can't see it.
She said they see us both. We're new at this. This is only first time using this StreamYard, so I don't really know what I'm doing.
Can you see the comments?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
my what do you call it? My tablet going so I can see the.
Okay. Well,
And
you'll have to tell me whatever they say because I can't see the comments.
they said that they see us both. And how are you, Cathy? And I'm doing good, Regina. And then Regina said, howdy, ladies.
I don't know why I can't see the chat, but
I don't either. I don't know how you fix that too. I don't know how to tell you because I never used StreamYard before. But this is what I've been working on. These little coasters for my neighbor next door. I'm going to give this to her for her Christmas present.
them are pretty.
I know. They're coming out real pretty.
I ain't never done no coasters.
Yeah, I figured she would like this. And then these are the two I'm still working on. This one and then this one. That's what I'm working on.
And I'm working on this one that I got from you.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's for your husband. Your husband?
Yep. And I got this much of it done so far. I started on the first square. Y'all can see it.
Yeah, they said it's pretty. Yeah, I'm watching the comments from my tablet because that's all I have is a tablet. I don't have no computer or nothing like that.
Well, I'm on my phone, so and I only got one phone.
Oh.
That's what I use to do my videos and stuff with.
Oh, they said to show it again, Julia.
Show it again?
Yeah.
Well, you can see it better with this pic.
It's a little house with a red truck.
If I can get it glare off of it.
That's the one that came from Michael's, right? Yeah, Michael's.
No, Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby? Okay, Hobby Lobby. Yeah. I thought it was from Michael's. Okay,
and then that's what I've got done so far. You see a little bit of the red truck coming in.
She said now it's going to be pretty.
Yeah, I can't wait. But like I told you yesterday, I can't work on this but during the day when he's not here at work.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's what you're giving that to him?
Reindeer kitted up.
You're giving that to him for Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give these to my my neighbor next door because she likes crosses, and I thought these were really neat the way they look. They're all different. You ever see those trays that people have that people have been showing them? I don't know. They have these trays on.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty big.
Well, I found one that's a cross, and I'm going to make that for her too. That's going to be her Christmas present. My neighbor next door. So that's what I'll be working on next after I get these coasters done because I'm trying to get her Christmas presents done now. So this way I'm already got them done and completed. And then this way I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, that's what I do. I start in January of every year and do somebody's Christmas present every month.
Yeah.
That way I ain't struggling to get them done.
So what'd y'all do this weekend?
Me or
what'd you do this weekend?
We went to Boone. That's the mountains of North Carolina.
Okay.
And we stayed up there because it was late before I got to leave. And then we come back Sunday and had to go to his sister's or his dad's house and stuff. So I just had a busy weekend.
Only thing we did was Saturday we went to Arkansas again to my little nephew's second birthday party. Last weekend we went to my niece's first birthday party. That's my husband's got let's see, he's got two brothers. One brother is married and he's a grandpa. They're grandparents now, and they have 3 grandchildren. So we went to his nephew's kids' birthday parties, which is our little nieces and nephews. So we had to go there twice. We went last week. We went to Mineral Springs, Arkansas, and then this week we went to Nashville, Arkansas, for a birthday party. So yeah, it was nice. Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
So yeah, so we went and we saw them again. So we spent the day there, most of the day, and then we came home. And then yesterday we went grocery shopping and spent a lot of money. Money that we hardly had anything in the buggy, and we spent about $300, and that's only gonna last us 2 weeks of groceries. Crazy how expensive groceries have gotten.
Yeah, we went to the grocery store Saturday. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how much groceries are getting up there. This is what I was working on, Denise. I'm working on these coasters for my neighbor next door. I'm gonna give these to her for Christmas. These are all the ones that I've done so far. And then these are the ones that I'm still working on. Got 2 more left. Those are the ones that I'm still working on. Yeah, these are pretty. I got them from Timu. I got these from Timu, and I thought these were pretty. She likes crosses, and I thought these would be a good Christmas present for her. And then I'm going to make her. Denise says she's leaving tomorrow to see her grandson. Regina said her hubby had cataract surgery Friday, so we stayed home. I hope he's doing okay, Regina.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I got these off of Timu, and then I also saw those little trays that has a cross on it that I'm going to make for her too. Oh, she's going to go see the new grandson. Denise is going to go see her new grandson.
Yeah.
Where do they live, Denise? Hi, Crafting with V.
And crafting would be.
Yeah, I give my neighbor lots of things because I don't drive. I don't have a vehicle because my husband. We only have one vehicle, and my husband works 2 hours away from here, so he uses our vehicle to go to work. And she takes me to town a lot. My neighbor next door, if I need anything or I need to go to the grocery store, she's always taking me. If I need to go to a doctor appointment, she's always taking me. So this is the least I can do is to make her something, to say thank you for all the time she's taken me to town and took me places. She lives in Huron. Port Huron is where her grandson lives.
Yeah. Me and her chat about it all the time.
Diamonds by Tita. Oh, hi, Diamonds by Tita.
Hey, Tita.
She says
Everybody,
she's at work and just listening.
I can't see the comments, so
Yeah,
she's
she
having
can't
to
see
read
the
them.
comments, so I have to tell her everything that y'all are saying because I can see the comments from my tablet. Oh, Denise said she's a good lady to help you out. Yeah, she is a good lady. She's a very sweet person. My neighbor next door. Hi, Tori.
Hey, Tori.
We have 7 people in this chat. That's good.
Yep.
So is there anything y'all want to ask us that you want us to answer or anything? If you do, leave us some comments and let us know. Then we can answer some of your questions. I know my husband is leaving next week to go on his little 5-day camping trip with his 2 brothers and their wives, and I ain't going because I don't like camping, especially in the cold, and they're going to be sleeping in tents, and I'm not. I can't do it. Not with my back and it being cold. But they're going to be gone from Wednesday to Sunday, so it's going to be nice not having to cook for nobody for 5 days, and I could just cook whatever I want and not have to worry about a big old meal.
Yeah, next Tuesday she won't be able to go live. So
Denise wants to know where I'm from. I'm originally from Queens, New York, I grew up there. I spent most of my life there. I moved to I moved out of New York when I was, let's see, about 17 years old. And because my mom got married to this man named Randy, and he was in the service, so we moved from New York to New Jersey, then New York to Pennsville, New Jersey, then Pennsville, New Jersey to Indian Orchard, Massachusetts, and then we moved to Jackson, Mississippi, and then we came to Texas, and I've been in Texas ever since. And I live in East Texas, about 2 hours from Dallas. I don't know if anybody ever heard of Longview, Texas. I live about 30 minutes from Longview, Texas.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, and I'm about an hour away from Tyler, Texas. So it's kind of, I live in a little small town called Hallsville, and it was a big change for me when I came down here. Me being a city girl coming into the country, I didn't know nothing about the country life. And I remember I was married. I was married at the time to my first husband, and his mama lives in Wascom, Texas. And he said, "Come on, we're gonna go meet my parents for the first time." And I was like, "Okay." And we go there, and we're driving to their little area in Wascom. And I'm starting to see little cows and horses, and I'm thinking, where am I? Am I on the Dallas Ranch or something? Because I came from city sidewalks. We had a little patch of grass. That's all we had on our street. We had cement sidewalks. So I remember we pull up in there in her driveway, and I'm looking around, seeing all these cows and horses, thinking, where am I? I get out of the car. And all of a sudden, I hear this thing make this weird sound that I have never heard before in my life. So I got scared, and I ran back in the car. And my mother-in-law at the time, my ex-mother-in-law, she said, "Cathy, are you scared of this? This is a locust." I'm like, "What is a locust? I've never heard of a locust before." Scared me. I don't know what a locust is. We don't have that where I came from. So yeah, you had to see me. I ran so fast in that car because I didn't know what that sound was. It scared me half to death. And she came from Alabama. No, she come from Georgia, and she was laughing so hard at me because I didn't know what a locust was. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, I was born here.
Virginia said I'm in Central Texas. I was born in Longview. Okay, so then you know where Hallsville is in Regina. So I live in Hallsville. Denise says, "Julia, what's your whip? They want to see your whip." And at least Denise does. Denise wants to see it. Shelly.
That's what I'm working on.
Can you bring it closer up? Because maybe they can't see it.
If I can find my camera, I might.
Yeah, that's better. Now I think they can see it a little bit better. That's that one from Hobby Lobby. That house with the red car.
I've almost got one square done. Let me see if I.
Oh. Hi, Shelly.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, you just started that.
Yeah. I about got the first square done though.
Okay. The way my camera is set up, when I do a live chat, it's going to be very hard for me to do it. If people want to see my face, it's going to be very hard for me to diamond paint and show my face at the same time. So it's either I show my face or they want me to diamond paint. I don't know what they want me to do. So,
like I said, if you want to diamond paint, you can, and I can show my face.
Well, we'll do that next time. Well, right now we'll just leave it the way it is because I don't even know how to fix that to set that up like that. How to fix my camera to do that. So I guess next time we will. Okay, Regina said didn't have to show face. Okay, well next time I won't, and I'll do my diamond painting next time. This time we're going to leave it the way it is because I don't know how to then fix it, and then I'm afraid it'll mess up because I'm still learning how to do all this. Yeah. So Regina, then you know exactly where Hallsville is. Then if you grew up in Longview. Yeah, I go to Longview. That's where we do a lot of our shopping in there because there's more stores there to go see. That's where Five Below is in Longview. And I'm mad because they didn't have no diamond paints in there.
Oh,
They didn't have not one. I wanted that case. I was looking for that case that everybody's talking about for $5, They didn't have nothing. I was so mad. They had cross stitch though.
like that.
Yeah, I wanted that $5 case.
I got 2 of them, but when I went back to get some more, they was all gone, and I ain't never found them. I ain't found them back in there yet.
The Five Below that we have is in Longview, and they didn't have none. I was mad. Okay, she said she didn't grow up there. She has family in Longview and Henderson. Okay.
Yeah, I was born in North Carolina.
Really?
And then before I was a year old, we moved to Florida. Then when I was about 8, we moved to Georgia. And then when I was 10, we moved back to North Carolina.
Okay.
My mom wanted to be with her mama.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I like living out here in Texas. I really do, because I like the slow pace and all that. But I don't like the food out here at all. I miss the food in New York. I miss my Italian bakeries because they don't have Italian bakeries here. Because my family's Italian, and all my family still lives in New York. I still have my dad, my stepmom, my sisters, my 3 half sisters, and my cousins all live in New York. My mom, she passed away. She was the only one family I had down here. She moved down here, and she was the only family I had down here. But then she passed away. Next month will be 29 years that she passed away. But the rest of my family all lives in New York, and I try to go down there every 3 or 4 years because it kind of costs a lot to fly. It's not cheap because we don't have a direct flight here. You have to take 2 planes. My husband don't like to drive to Dallas to catch the plane. He'd rather go to Shreveport, and in Shreveport there's no direct flight, so you have to take 2 planes. So it costs a pretty good penny to fly.
Yeah.
Thanks for the hugs, Regina. And so all my family still lives up there in New York. So I try to visit my family every 3 to 4 years. And since I'm not going to go to my dad's 80th birthday because of it being in February, and I'm afraid it's going to be snow up there in February because, they do have snowstorms. And I don't have no snowshoes, nor do I have a heavy jacket because out here in Texas, you don't really need that because it really don't get all that cold. I can go all winter with just a light jacket and I'll be fine. So I explained that to my dad that the reason we're a little skeptical about coming to your 80th birthday in February is because we're afraid it's going to be a snowstorm and then we'll be stranded and can't come back home. My husband would have to go right back to work. He can't take off any more days. He would have to go right back to work. And if we're stranded there, because they're not going to let no planes fly if there's a huge snowstorm. And there's no guarantee it's not going to snow. So my dad said he's not mad if I don't come, but he did say try to come in the summertime. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to come in the summertime, and I'm going to have my sisters while they're singing "Happy Birthday" to my dad. At the little place at the restaurant that he picked out and all that. I'm going to have them try to FaceTime me, so this way I can feel like I'm a part of it too, even though I'm not.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. As long as he's not mad, that's all I care about. Because I don't need him getting mad because I can't come. But he said he understands and he's okay with it. So
I'm lucky. All my family lives here, so I don't have to try to go anywhere else.
Yeah, well, I just don't think in February is a good time because what if it does snow? Because New York does get snow.
Yeah, because New York gets quite a bit of snow.
I can't take that chance, because what if it does, and then what do I do? So I think we're gonna just wait. My sister is having a baby in April, so we're thinking maybe we can go down there in maybe I don't know May or the end of June, and then maybe I can see my little nephew or niece who's gonna be born. I'll get to see her, so that's what we're thinking. Maybe going after my sister has her baby. And then this way I could at least maybe meet my new niece or nephew.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, so that's what we're thinking. At least that's what we're thinking right now. We'll see how this goes. And My dad was going to come see me in April, but I don't think that was a good idea with him coming down here to see me because my dad, he just had hip surgery and can barely walk, and that's all I need is for him to fall here. He falls here, and then I wouldn't be able to pick him up and get him up off the floor, you know. So
Yes.
I said, no, Dad, I don't think you coming here is a good thing. Not since you don't know how to walk very well. Hi, Miss Southern Belle.
Hey, Miss Bell.
So that plans out. And he said, well, now that I'm having this big party, I ain't going to be able to come anyway in September. I said, well, that's good because I was a little worried about you coming here anyway because that's all I need is for him to fall.
Yeah, when Timmy's dad fell, he was dead weight. It took 3 people to pick him up out of the floor.
Have back problems. There's no way I would be able to pick my dad up because he's kind of heavy. And it takes a while for the ambulance to even get out here because we live out in the country. So shoot, he'd be on that floor hurting. I wouldn't be able to help him. So do that. No. Him coming down here is not a good deal, not a good choice. Even though I would love to see him, but
maybe if he was getting around a little better, it wouldn't be.
I mean,
bad,
he went to help an aunt of mine in Florida. He was supposed to be helping her move, and somehow he ended up falling out of her bed, and he broke his hip. And he's just recently had hip surgery, like about, I think, 5 months ago. And my stepmother said he could barely walk. He's using a cane, and he can barely walk, and he's not steady on his feet. I said, well, then he don't need to come here because the ground here, is kind of uneven a little bit, and that's all I need is for him to fall. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, Timmy's daddy fell out of the bed, and I wanted to take him to the hospital to make sure he didn't break his hip because he landed on his hip.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't want to go, so evidently he didn't because he's still getting around okay.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, everybody. We found out yesterday my dad has Mercer.
Yeah, I still don't know what that is.
If y'all can say a little prayer for him, I would appreciate it.
Shelly said that it'll be nice if you can go when it's nice out to see your family plus your niece or nephew when they are born, when the baby's born. Regina said, what I messed up here. Regina said, when hubby fallen, the ambulance picked him up. Yeah, but it's going to take a while for the ambulance to even get out here because we live out in the country. It'll be at least a 30-minute drive, if not longer, for them to come out here.
Oh, my Lord.
Hurry. Well, Miss Southern Belle, somebody Miss Southern Belle asked Regina, MSD haven't started me too. I don't know what that is. And the reason I'm reading these out loud is because Julia can't see the chat, so I'm trying to let her know what's going on in the chat. Tori says she's praying. Sheila say prayers, Julia.
Thank you, everybody.
Prayers, Julia. Yeah, we need to keep your dad in our prayers.
It is very contagious, so y'all pray that I don't get it, or my mama.
Do you want to learn how to make a mode for your channel? Touch crafting with B and hit standard mode. What's that mean? I don't even know what that means.
What did it say?
Miss Bell said, do you want to learn how to make a mode for your channel? Touch crafting with B and hit standard mode. I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
Oh, I think she's talking about a moderator.
Oh, I don't know how you do that.
Now, I don't know how to do it on StreamYard. I know how to do it on YouTube.
I have no idea.
On YouTube, you just hit their name, and then I'll ask if you want to make a moderator or all that.
I
but I don't know.
I don't know. Because I can't see the chat on my phone. I can only see the chat on my laptop. I mean, my tablet. So I can be able to do that. Yeah, well, I can't see the chat from my phone right now because of the way it is. So, and I have a tablet and a phone, my phone, and I can't see the chat from my phone at the moment. So I'll have to figure out why I can't see the chat later. This is the first time I'm using StreamYard, so I really don't know much about it. Never used it before, and I'll have to figure that out. How I can see the chat.
I tried and it kept kicking me out, so I quit trying.
To make people mode. I don't know. Well, I don't know how you do that then.
Maybe somebody can email her or something how to do it.
Denise said, "Put that smoke out, girl."
It's out. She waited too late to tell me.
She said it's out. Yeah, I'm recording from the phone. And in order to, it's not letting me see the chat. I don't know why.
Well, I think it let me type a message earlier, but then it kicked me out. So I'm not going to mess with it no more.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with it right now. We'll have to figure it out. One day we'll have to play around with it on our own, privately or something, and try to figure it out. Maybe. Right now, let's just leave it the way it is right now. Yeah, we'll have to, maybe me and her can do a private chat later on, me and Julia, and then we'll try to figure it out later.
You probably should have done it yesterday, but we was both too sleepy.
Yeah, I was too sleepy yesterday. The last 2 nights I've had, with my mama, next month is the 29 years that my mama passed away. And those last 2 nights I've been having some dreams of my mama. I don't know if she's coming to me in my dreams or what, but and it's kept me up the last 2 nights. And I haven't been able to sleep very well these last 2 nights because of it. So yesterday I was so tired that I was falling asleep. I was talking to her. We were trying to do a little practice chat, and I was falling asleep. I was trying.
We did figure out how to make us bigger. We found that out.
Yeah. So we'll have to play around with this more and figure it out. Yeah, but one day, let's go back in New York. What I missed that on the block that my dad lived in New York, they would have block parties, and what they would do is close the road off. The police would come around and shut the road off for the whole day, and everybody in here on that block would all have a big old block party. We'd all be outside in the street, and they'd be cooking. We have people from Guyana. Is that how you say it? Guyana? We had our neighbors, my dad's neighbors, they came from Guyana, and they would cook their food, and the neighbors down the road would cook their kind of food, and we'd all get together and socialize with all the neighbors. And they did that a lot when I was growing up, having these big block parties. It was fun. And the kids would all play in the streets with the water hose. We have the water hose going. And the firemen wouldn't get mad that we would turn the water hose on, and we would run into playing the water hose. Not the water hose, the water hydrant, the fire hydrant. The fire hydrant, that's it. And then we would play hopscotch and all that kind of stuff in the streets. It was fun. I miss those kind of days when we would.
We ain't never done that where I lived. I've heard of block parties.
Yeah,
I think they have them in Charlotte because there's one got out of hand a couple weeks ago and they shot 2 people or something.
Mm. Okay, bye, Denise. She's doing the bingo. Y'all have fun.
Bye, Denise. Have
we
fun.
Need to run the bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I miss those days when I used to go, when we used to have the block parties in my dad's neighborhood. It was so much fun. we'd all hang. I mean, they would close the road off all day long, the police, and let us have the whole day to just hang out in the streets with our neighbors. It was fun. They would play. They would all have play their music, and we would taste each other's food, and it was fun. I miss those days. Now it's probably not safe to do that anymore with the way how crazy things are getting in this crazy world.
Yeah,
Now it's probably not safe to do something like that.
I think them two people got killed. That
Yeah.
block party.
You can't even have a nice block party with somebody trying to kill you. Crazy. Yeah, I miss those days though. And where I lived, in my neighborhood was a lot of Italians. And see, I'm Italian, and there was a lot of Italians where I grew up. And I definitely miss my Italian food. I miss my Italian bakery, my all my Italian cookies, and my Italian food. Because out here in Texas, they have mostly Mexican food, which I like Mexican food. So don't get me wrong, but I sure miss some good old Italian bread and I miss all the Italian cookies and pastries because they don't have no Italian bakeries out here. I wish they did because so every time I go back to New York to see my dad, that's the first thing I tell him. I want my Italian bread and I want all my Italian cookies. And I said, because I don't get to have that very often. And they make sure they give me all my Italian cookies and my Italian bread because they know I love it.
Well, I'm part Italian, so.
Bye, Miss Southern Belle.
Bye, Miss Belle.
Be careful out there. She said she got to run some errands.
Oh, Lord. Well, this is the first day I've got to rest so far.
Me too, because I was out.
Since last week.
Because Friday, I went out with my son. He had to go get a haircut. So he said, "You want to come with me, Mom? I'll treat you to lunch." So he took me to lunch. We went to Taco Bell. He's a big spender. Hey, this is sweet. The sweet that he treated me to lunch. And then he went and got a haircut. And then we went to Walmart to get my little nephew something for his birthday. And then Saturday, like I said, we went to Arkansas. And then Sunday, I went grocery shopping. And then yesterday, my husband was home, and he drove me crazy all day. He was home for the holiday. He's been home for 4 days, and he drove me about crazy. So when he's home, I don't get to rest because it's like having another kid in the house because he don't clean up after himself. He makes a mess. It won't work for me when he's home, to be honest with you, because he don't he'll dirty a dish and then don't want to wash it, and then he just leaves it in the sink for me to do. You know how that goes. And then so it's more work when he's home.
See, last Monday I had to meet my son at the place to get a plug in his tire, and then my dad called right after that. I had to take him to the doctor. He called on Tuesday, and I had to go to his house. Then Wednesday, I had to take my ex-mother-in-law to pay some of her bills and get her money out of the bank and let her Jeep be serviced. Then I had to take Daddy to the doctor. Thursday, I had to take him back to the doctor. Friday, I had to go over there again. Saturday, I had to go back over there again.
How'd you do today? Has he bothered you today yet?
Yesterday, I had to go. Not today.
Don't curse him because he may be calling soon.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if he didn't do stuff to cause arguments.
Yeah, I should have my family did send me that once before, but they said it costs a lot to send all that stuff. So I ain't gonna worry about it. And by the time it got here, the bread was stale. It wasn't even good. It was hard and it didn't taste good anymore.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. So she said have them send me a package from the Italian bakeries. I did have them do it one time, but she said it got kind of expensive. So I ain't gonna have. I'll just go when I visit them. I'll enjoy it then. They already know before I even ask them now. They already know to have it ready for me. I like it. So how did you get started in diamond painting?
Oh, Lord. I think Timmy bought me my first one from Walmart. He wanted to see what it looked like. He said, I ain't never seen nothing like that. You do it, and I want to see it. I said, okay.
And did you even know what you were doing?
No, I just figured it's something like color by number.
Oh, okay. Me, I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator at one time when I would make my homemade greeting cards, you know, 'cause that's what I also do is make homemade greeting cards. And I kind of got tired of doing that after a while. I wanted to try something different. And my friend kept saying, why don't you try diamond painting? And I kept saying, oh, I ain't got patience for that. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. And she's like, oh, just try it. Just try it. You might like it. And I was like, okay, I think I will. So I got me a painting and I tried it. And then the rest is history because now I'm hooked. But yeah, I can't believe how you said that, oh, I ain't got patience for that. Now I love it.
Yeah, my mama said, I don't know how you sit down and got patience to do that. I said, well, it ain't no different than doing homework or something. I said, but I like this better than homework.
I like it better than housework too.
Yep. And she just laughed at me.
That's how I got started in it. And I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator for about 2 years. I mean, I enjoyed being a Stampin' Up demonstrator, but then it got expensive, you know, buying them all them stamps and stuff.
Yeah.
And stamps aren't cheap. And we did. My cousin, she's the one that got me into doing the homemade greeting cards, and she said, "Hey, let's join in on this flea market. I mean, I don't know." They were having a craft show or something, and we got a table, and I made all these I don't know how many. I made a bunch of Christmas greeting cards, and the place that we were at never announced the craft show, so nobody really ever came to buy anything. It was only the people that was there that was actually buying stuff. The vendors, you know, they were buying a couple of things from people. So I still got a whole box full of Christmas handmade Christmas cards sitting on top of my shelf up here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them.
Well, if I had the money, I would buy them and send them out to my subscribers that I got their addresses, but I ain't got no money right now.
Yeah, I got like a whole box full, and it's been sitting there for a while. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do with all these Christmas cards? Because my family, I used to send Christmas cards to my family, but they don't want me to do it no more. They go, oh, don't do that. It's a waste of money. They don't want, so I don't send it no more to them. They don't want me to. They used to want me to, and then all of a sudden they decided, no, I don't want you sending me no Christmas cards. Like, oh great, now I got a box full of Christmas cards that I don't know what I'm going to do with.
I love Christmas cards, getting them in the mail.
I do too. My family don't want me to send them no more, so okay, I won't. I'll save my stamps.
Heck, I'll make one out and give my mom and dad and my sisters and everything with their Christmas present.
My friend said, well, you should sell them or something. And I was like, yeah, but who's going to want to buy Christmas cards? I seriously doubt people are going to want to buy these Christmas cards. And I wouldn't even know how much to sell them for, even if I tried.
Well, I love the cards you made me.
Regina said, yeah, I got my desk calendars and Christmas presents. And even if I was to try to sell them, I don't even know where I would sell it at. I don't know. I just keep them in that box. Maybe eventually somebody might want one. Dandy Tan said, hi, everyone. Well, Cathy, you can do some journaling with the cards. I ain't never tried journaling before. I always thought about it, but I don't even know how to begin to do journaling.
Me neither.
Regina said, desk calendars are pretty. Anybody's wondering why I'm reading the chat, it's because Julia can't see the chat, so I'm trying to read her what everybody's saying in the chat. If you're wondering why I'm reading the chat like this. Hi, Bambi.
Hi, Bambi.
Yeah, these calendars are pretty, but how would you make it into cards? Did you make them out of cards? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I bought that calendar from what is it? Hobby Lobby, that diamond painting Christmas calendar. I still gotta
Yeah.
start putting that. I gotta start doing it. I thought about in January I'll do a page every time.
Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is on like
Bambi said we can call her Pamela. Okay. Hi Pamela.
Pamela. Yeah, I'm gonna do that like that either on the Friday before or the Monday after and do it on a whipping gab and do it for the month.
Yeah, I need to start doing more whipping gaps too. But see, I never know what to talk about. That's the only thing, because I don't go very much. I don't go places very much, so I don't know what to talk about. I feel like I'll be bored. But I don't know. I thought I would be so boring to everybody. I don't know what to talk about. See, like here, I could talk with you, kind of, but by myself, I don't know what to talk about. Because, like I said, I stay home 90% of the time, so I don't live an exciting life.
Oh, I don't either. I just talk about who I watch on YouTube and what movies I watch and
I'm
tell
watching
about.
what I watch. I watch Tulsa King this Sunday. I love that show, Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. And then I'm waiting for Fire Country and Tracker to come back on. Oh, thank you, Regina. She said I do fine on my whipping check.
Yeah, I told you you're doing an awesome job.
There's two diamond paintings on the wall, Pamela. I got the tiger here, and then I got this Elvis one over here. That's the Elvis one right there. The rest of
Oh,
them
that's pretty.
pictures are Elvis because my mom passed away 29 years ago, and she was a big Elvis fan. So I kind of have Elvis pictures that kind of, I don't know, have a memory of my mama because I know she always liked Elvis growing up. So I keep it for her. And so I feel like she's with me if I have these pictures up here because I know that she was a big Elvis fan. So these are pictures of Elvis. I got this one right here is signed by Elvis's cousin. His cousin Bobby Smith
Yeah.
signed this for me. That's Elvis's cousin, and there's another one up here that he signed for me.
Yeah, he used to be one of Elvis's bodyguards.
Yeah, and he's also his first cousin. And he signed that. He signed that for me. Yeah. Let me show you. I finally finished this. Well, you already seen it probably, but this is I finished this already. Finally, my cat with the candy corn. Everybody wanted me to do. But the only thing is, I changed it up because they had red all in the pumpkin's face, and it was horrible. So I changed it up and made it orange. I've never seen a pumpkin that had red in its face before.
Not that much red, anyway.
Oh, it was horrible. I don't know why they did that.
Like on my black cat, they put the eyes were solid white, and I didn't like them, so I changed it out and put green. The special drills.
Pamela said she loves that canvas. Yeah, well, it looks better now that I took that red out of his face because it was really bad. I mean, they had it all over his face, and it just didn't look right. I don't know if it was supposed to be. Maybe they put it there so it would look scary or something. Well, me, it looked ugly.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. It didn't look like a pumpkin to me.
I would have changed it too if it had been me.
And then I'll show you this. And here's this other thing that I found I completed. Here's that gingerbread house. It comes on the screen.
I ain't done mine yet.
That's that gingerbread house.
Yeah, I got it laying over here. I ain't done it yet.
If you want to know how many times do I usually complete a month? Maybe 2 or 3. I mean, I'm slow at it. Thank you, Tori. She said it's beautiful. I'm slow at diamond season. I don't know, because especially here lately with my shoulder kind of hurting like it does, I can't paint like I used to. How many paintings do you do a month? You can answer that same question. They asked her, how many paintings do you do in a month? So I answered, now you answer that question. You probably do way more than me because you're fast at it.
I don't know. I have to get my planner over here, so because I write it down over there. No, wait a minute. I got it in this book right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
She's way faster than me.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I done 12 last month.
Wow. I probably did maybe 3, 4. That's about it.
But they wasn't all the big ones. It was like the Christmas ornaments. I done those. I done the leaves. I done my Santa Claus, my sunflower that stands up from Hobby Lobby. They're just the small ones.
People want to see my completed ones, but I don't have very many completed ones because most of mine I've given away as gifts to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. I made my father-in-law this veteran one because he's a Vietnam vet, and I made him a veteran one that had a soldier on it with a real pretty veteran saying on it. And I made him that, and I made my mother-in-law a bunch of stuff. So really, only thing in my book, I have maybe 3 things that I completed that I have, because the rest of everything else I've given away. I need to start keeping for myself. I keep doing for everybody else, and I'm not doing what I want to do.
That's why on Fridays I go and I do show and tell and devotional, and I show what I've completed.
Well, I want to start.
From last Friday to this Friday, I will show what I've completed.
I posted it in the community post, and I needed to know if everybody wants to do this or not. People that are on my channel, I wanted to start showing cases with all their completions. They can send me 3 completions to my email, and then I could put it towards a video and show what everybody completed in my channel. So if y'all want to do that, let me know. I left a community post about it, and it's got my email address. If y'all want to do that, I would love for y'all to send me your completions by October the 27th, whatever you want me to show in a video, and I will do that. I think it would be neat to show off what everybody's completed and have everybody feel like they're a part of the channel as well.
Yep. I don't know how to do that, so
and I would. Maybe they could send me 3 of their completions or less, and then I'll put it towards a video. So if y'all want to do that, there is I made a post in the community, in my community post. Let me know in there if you want to do that, and that tells you everything about what I'm planning on doing. And when I need you all to send me your completions by. And I was thinking about doing this once a month, like maybe everybody send it to me by the 27th of every month or the 26th of every month, something like that. And then I could then put it towards the video and then show it. I think it'd be kind of neat because I would love to see what everybody's making. And then everybody can feel like they're also a part of the channel as well by, participating like that.
Yep. Yeah, me and Cathy
I hate
both.
that we can't see what everybody's. I mean, I know people have joined my Facebook group, but still, I still want to see what people are making because I think it'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, I was getting ready to tell about our Facebook group.
Yeah,
Cathy's got a Facebook group. It's called Cathy's Diamond Delights and Hauls. And then I have one. It's called Dooley's Diamonds.
yeah, and y'all can feel free to join it if you want, and you can also post your stuff there too as well. But really, I would really like to do that with the video, and I hope people will send me their completions. And this month, I would like to start it this month, and they can send it to me by the 27th of this month, whatever they completed. At least I would say send me at least 3 of them, maybe if you completed that many, or if you only completed one, send me one. Whatever. you have the whole video taken up with your 12.
I don't know how many I got for this month. Let's see. That one ain't done.
Well, you can pick 3 of them and then send them to me.
See, there's 1 and 2.
So far, I got Northern Sparkle. She sent me her 3 already, and I got another lady that's going to send me their completion. So
I got 5.
yeah, because I figured that then it would only take me maybe a day to maybe put that video together, and then I could have the video out before the end of the month. So
Yeah, I got 5 this month so far.
I mean, and sometimes the date may change on when to have it by, but I would let people know, like in the community post or in a video. But that's what I like to do.
Well, I'll send you some.
Victoria said that sounds great, and that would be great. Good. So y'all don't forget to send me them then.
Well, I'll send you some.
Yeah. Not
before
12
the cutoff date.
Huh? 12 because they just take up the whole video. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
and then I would probably put everybody's name somehow on it, so this way they'll know that that's what they said. I'll have to figure out how I want to do that, but that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I only got 5 completed this month. So
that's
far.
how people will know, hey, well, this is what the ones that Julia sent in.
But I can send you 3, and then I'll send 2 for the next month.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, because I like to do it on a monthly thing and do it once a month where I can showcase what everybody's completed. Because I would like to see what people are completing, especially for my viewers.
Are we still going to go live Thursday on my channel?
I might not be able to now because I might have to do it maybe next week or later on or something. Because my friend, I just found out a friend of mine is coming into town, and I haven't seen her in a while. And she asked if she could come get me and go to lunch. And she hasn't seen me in like 2 years, so she's coming down. She's coming down for a visit, and I didn't know she was coming. And I was like, yeah, I guess we can. I didn't want to tell her no because, she ain't going to be here for very long. She's only going to be for the day, and she wanted to come see me. So are you okay with that?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, she's going to come get me about 10 o'clock. We should be back by 12. If we're back by 12, then maybe we can still do it but I don't know.
Well, there ain't no rush. I know we had talked about it.
Okay, well, that's good, Pamela. Then send me 3 of them so I can send them to my email. You'll see a post in the community about it. Okay, that'll work. Shelly, that'll be fine. They said they're going to try to send me their stuff. Good, I'm excited now because I really like to see what everybody's working on.
Yeah, see, I can't do much, so I just sit here during the day and diamond paint. So I get more time to diamond paint than some people.
Right, I probably could too, because I'm not wanting to work with my back problems that I have. But with my shoulder hair hurting lately, it's been a struggle. But since I've been taking that glycerin stuff, the pain has eased up a lot compared to what it used to be. I used to be hurting so bad that I can't even lift my arm. without it hurting my shoulder. But I've been taking. My sister-in-law said to take glycerin, and take glycerin, and I've been doing okay with it so far. I mean, it still hurts, but it don't hurt as near as bad as it was. So it is helping my joints.
Because this one will probably take me quite a while to do. But then I got the other one to start on when he's not here in the evening, or when he's here in the evening, I'm going to work on a different one. I want to go hide this one in the bedroom, in my son's room, because he don't never go in there, so I can hide it.
Pamela says, I am retired, so love to watch TV and diamond paint. Yeah, I like to watch, when I'm diamond painting, I have in my craft room, because this is where I'm at, I'm in my craft room, and I have my TV over here, and I like to watch my whipping chats, people's whipping chats. I listen to that while I'm diamond painting. And the only reason why I can't diamond paint at night is because I have no door to my craft room, because this used to be my son's old bedroom. My twin boys, when they were little, and they broke the door to this room. Don't know how, but they did. And since we live in a mobile home, we can't find a door for it. We went to the mobile place that's supposed to have these kind of doors, but we can't never find one to fit my craft room. So I don't have no door to my craft room. And my son, who's still living with me, he's playing video games. He's 21 years old. He's one of my twins. His room is like right on one side of the wall. Then you got my living room on the other side of the wall, on the other side. And so you can hear the TV and the video games playing when my husband and my son come home. So there's
That's why
I can't have a live at night.
Yeah.
If I
can't make a video and I can't do a live when he's at home, because he don't understand about YouTube. They will ding you when they hear something or anything.
Yeah.
And he don't understand that, and he makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, that's what, and if I had a way to shut them out, I would, but I don't. So I have to. So I can only do these lives in the daytime.
Well, I got a room that's got 2 doors that shut, but my son's got his stuff in there, and he ain't come and got it yet.
But next Friday, since my husband's going to be on a camping trip, and my son won't be here because he's going to be also on this camping trip, I'm going to go live probably with Star next Friday. I think we're going to do it on my channel. I think she said, I'm not sure yet. When I know more about the details, I'll leave a post about it in my community. But me and her are going to go live next Friday at nighttime. Since I won't have a husband here and my son won't be here to make noise, I can actually do one at night next Friday. Oh no, I doubt it counts out this noise, because you don't know how loud my husband has the TV so loud. My husband has the TV so loud, even with headphones, I can still hear the TV. That's how loud he has it. And then my son plays his so loud, you can hear him yelling and cussing and screaming, and a fan wouldn't work. I wish I have a fan on now, and you could always hear them no matter what. Especially when my son gets mad at his friends in the game, and he'll start cussing and yelling, and it wouldn't be a good thing, I promise you. Yeah, he just moved back home. My son, he was living in Longview, and they were charging him and his roommate $1,900 and something in rent. And they just went up another, I think he said another $500 or $600 more, and they can't afford that. So he asked if he could come back home for a little while. He's supposed to be saving money, though. The deal was you can come back home, but you need to start saving some money so you can put it towards getting a new vehicle, because his vehicle is about to die any day now. It's my husband's old SUV. And it's about 12 years old, that vehicle. It's not going to last forever, And the deal was he's supposed to be saving some money, but I don't think he is. He says he is, but I'm not believing it. So we'll see how long this lasts. But I told him this ain't gonna be a temporary thing. You're gonna have to eventually. You're 21 years old. Eventually, you can't live with me forever. You're gonna have to move out eventually one day and be on your own. So you need to start saving some money.
Yeah, my son's out on his own, but he's still got stuff in that room, and there's too much stuff in there to try to make a craft room.
And his twin brother, my son that lives here, his name is Nicholas, and he's got a twin brother named Joshua. They don't look nothing like twins; they're fraternal. One looks just like me; he's got the brown hair, and the other one's got blonde hair and blue eyes, like not blue eyes, sorry, blonde hair and hazel eyes like his daddy. And looks just so they don't look nothing like twins. You would never know that they're twins. And he lives in Tyler with a bunch of his friends or something. So he's been on his own for a while. And then I have my oldest son who's 30 years old. He's married to a lady who's from the Philippines, and she's a U.S. citizen now. But we haven't talked since February because he quit speaking to me. And I still don't know why. As a matter of fact, I left him another message yesterday about, son, can we please, I still don't know why you're not speaking to me, but can we please put this in the past? Because, holidays are coming up, a new year's coming up, and I don't want to go into a new year with us not speaking. I still don't know why you're not speaking to me, because you refuse to tell me. And he read the message and no response back. So I don't know what to do anymore. It hurts when I see that he reads the messages, but he's not responding back to any of them. So I guess he just doesn't want me in his life anymore.
That's just awful.
It hurts. It hurts because I still don't know what I've done wrong. If I knew what I'd done wrong, maybe I could accept him not speaking to me, but him not telling me what I've done wrong. It's getting at me because I wonder what did I do? What did I do wrong? And he refuses to tell me. But he reads my messages, so I guess that's good that he's reading my messages. But I don't know.
Maybe if you keep doing it, it'll wear him down, and he'll finally talk to you.
I don't know. Him and my dad, which is his grandpa, who lives in New York, they had an actual fight over politics, and he hasn't talked to my dad in over 6 years. So I worry about that because I'm scared. They actually had an argument. We haven't had an argument. Everything's been fine. It's just that February came around, and him and his uncle had an argument about politics, and ever since then, he quit speaking to me. And so I don't know if he thinks that I put his uncle up to this or something, which I did not, because I had no idea his uncle was gonna, start a little argument with him over the internet about politics. But he won't speak to me. So I don't know. I'm wondering if he's mad at his uncle, and he's just taking it out on everybody.
Well, politics is something stupid to argue over anyway.
Yeah, I know. Regina said, bye, I'm going to visit Star. So anyway, but I don't know. I don't know if I should continue to keep sending him messages, because the more I send him messages, the more it hurts me when he don't respond back. So I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know what to tell you on that. If it was me, I'd just keep doing it and blow his phone up. And then maybe he'd talk to you.
I don't know. He's talking to his brothers though, but he won't speak to me. And I still don't. And he won't even tell them why he's not speaking to me. But anyway, let's get off of that subject because it gets me upset too much. Pamela said, my son makes his money gaming online, which is the main site for him. Yeah. I don't think my son is making any money off of anything, but I know he's he plays his games. I don't know what kind of games he plays online with his friends, but I know he plays a lot of games online. And my other son, who lives in Tyler, he works at an eyeglass company. He helps make the eyeglasses, and he plays he plays video games, and he's got him a channel on, I think, Twitch or something. I don't know. He's got him he goes on Twitch, and then I guess they play games. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Twitch. I don't ever use it.
I've heard of it, but I ain't never.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never really messed with it. I really don't know much about it. I mainly just stick with YouTube. That's about all. I stick with YouTube or Facebook, and that's about all I mess with.
Yeah, my son joined my Facebook group.
Well, that's nice. My son said, I ain't doing that, Mom. It's boring.
Because he saw it on there and he called me. He said, "Is that you?" I said, "Yes, that's me." He said, "Well, I'm going to join." I said, "Okay."
Well, that's good. I think my husband joined my Facebook group, but he ain't doing nothing in it. He don't care about it. He just done it so I can have a person on there. I don't know.
Yep.
My husband, he started his YouTube channel, and he, I told you how he kept being in competition with me. He kept rubbing it in about how he was going to be the next new YouTube celebrity. I busted out laughing when he said that. And so I go on his page still, and I look at how many subscribers he has. He only got 9 subscribers, but then again, he's only got 4 videos on there. He ain't doing much with it. And I said, yeah, I see how you're going to be the next YouTube celebrity, all right. I was laughing so hard. I said, Lord, give it up.
He needs to talk more in his videos.
Yeah, because they're boring. I tried to tell him this. I said, your videos are boring because you're not talking in them. You're not doing anything. I'm saying, all you're doing is walking. Walking and showing them nature, okay? But you should at least talk in it or something. I don't know. Say something there.
He can look into the history of where he's walking and tell some history about it or something.
And then you know how, like, when you go to a nature place or whatever, and they got the little post, and you can read what it says about, say, the certain tree.
Yeah, the one he showed, I said, read it.
Yeah. He takes a picture of it. I said, well, why did you read it? He said, well, if they wanted to know what it said, they could read it themselves. I said, first of all, they probably can't even see it on the screen very well, so it's better that you read it to them. I said, Lord, you forget it. I'm not, whatever.
I watched this last one where he's putting up that tent.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting.
I mean, I have watched every video he's made, and I subscribed to him, but I done it because of you.
Kelly said, Julia, we'll try to find your YouTube channel and Facebook group. Yeah, we both have Facebook groups. Yeah. So Shelly says she's gonna try to find your Facebook group and your channel. I guess
my channel name is Dooley's Crochet and Diamonds, aka Julia, and then my Facebook group is Dooley's Diamonds.
I will, after this live is over with, I will put it in the comment of her Facebook group, so you can, if I can do it, I'll try to. I think you can. I think I can copy the link and put it in her comment, your group and your Facebook and your channel. If I can do it, I'll put it in the comment of Shelly's comment. So this way, then she could just go on it and click on it.
Yeah.
I can't do it now, because if I try to do it now, I'm afraid I'll lose everything. So I'll do it after. And I'll try to put your Facebook group and your channel on there. So this way, then she can do it.
That's why I quit messing with trying to get the messages up there, because it kept kicking me out.
Yeah. So Shelly, I will do that for you. I will try to link her Facebook group and her channel in your comment on this video, but it'll be after this video is over with.
Yeah, because tomorrow I will do a whipping gab, and then Thursday I'll go live on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I don't know if Cathy will be on there, but if she is, then me and Cathy, but if not, it'd just be me. And
Well, I
then
could try
Friday
to
do
do.
show and tell and devotional.
I can do it tomorrow with you if you want. That'll make up for me not doing it Thursday with you.
So you just want to do a live tomorrow on my
Yeah,
channel?
we can do it tomorrow if you want to.
Okay.
You're welcome, Sally. I'll do it as soon as I get off here.
Yeah, we'll just go live tomorrow, and then I'll just do the whipping gab Thursday and switch it up this week.
That's fine. Whatever.
Because all I do is sit and talk during the whipping gab anyway, like we're doing now. So
yeah, I wish I could do a. I mean, maybe I could try to do a diamond thing tomorrow while I'm talking with you. I don't know. I have to see how you do. We could play around with it before we go live, and then we can see how to do it. Because I need to figure out why I can't see the chat too on my phone. I can see the chat on my tablet, but I can't see it on my phone. So I don't know why.
Well, I'll be going live using YouTube app.
Okay, well, we'll use that then. I still don't know how to use that either. Remember, I'm still new at that too.
Well, you got in the other day.
Yeah.
Or you got on mine pretty quick because I have to add you. That's the problem. We couldn't. When you was doing it, you wasn't getting that button to add me, and it wouldn't put me on the screen. But then we figured that out too. So for some reason, I can go do StreamYard on somebody else's channel, but it won't let me do it on my phone.
That's weird. I still think there's a sitting in there that you ain't seeing because, like I said, in mine, it kept saying that everything was allowed. The camera was allowed. The microphone was allowed. And then it told me, GTP told me to check something else. I can't remember what it's called. And I checked this other thing, and it said that my camera was off. And as soon as I clicked that and turned it on, it worked.
Well, see, my camera says on.
So I don't know. I still wonder if there's something in your setting that's not working right.
Well, I went through that thing that you sent me, and I checked everything. Everything's fine. My phone's on, the mic volume, everything.
That's weird. I don't know.
I don't know unless it's a cheap. I got a cheap phone.
Yeah.
So it might be that. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I can use the YouTube to go live on mine. So.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll do that tomorrow on yours. But only then, when you do it with two people, it's in what is in portrait style. That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
But and on YouTube, you can only do it in portrait style.
It's better than nothing, and you get more experience going live.
Yeah. So we'll do that tomorrow. What time do you want to do that? Because my son gets home at 2:00 my time, which is Central Time. So I'd have to do it before 2, before he gets home.
I guess we can do it at 12.
Okay. 12 my time, 12 your time.
12 my time.
Okay, so that's 11 my time. I'm an hour behind you. So 11 my time, 12 your time.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Because I'm Central Time and you're what? Eastern Time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're New York time. That's how I remember. You're the same time as my dad, New York time. And my dad's an hour ahead of me.
Yeah.
So is there anything else y'all want to know? If you do, y'all can ask us some questions. So what are you doing for the holidays? Anything? And like for for Thanksgiving and Christmas?
Well, Thanksgiving I usually go to my mom's for a little while. I don't know if they got anything planned. Last year they did chicken, and I didn't want to eat chicken on Thanksgiving. But his sister had already planned to. We had a dinner, and I cooked a ham and some mashed potatoes and stuff, and we ate at her house for Thanksgiving. So
this year for Thanksgiving, I think we're going to my mother-in-law's house. I think last year we went to my sister-in-law's house. Since I have no family here, we go to my husband's family. And last year we went to my mother-in-law's house. This year I think no, we went to my sister-in-law's house. This year I think we're going to my mother-in-law's house. I think, and they don't do no turkey and all that kind of stuff. They do tacos. That's what they had for Thanksgiving dinner last year. Mm. And for Christmas this year, because they don't do Christmas on Christmas. We're gonna do our family Christmas on December the 13th, and they're having hamburgers for Christmas dinner, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not used to this. Not used to this. I'm used to the tradition, the turkey and the ham and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
And
she makes a turkey and I make a ham because I don't like turkey.
And in Italian families, since I'm Italian, we have our turkey in the daytime, and then at nighttime you always got to have that lasagna, because that's always got to have Italians always got to have their pasta at night. So I'm missing all that. I miss that they don't do the traditional turkey dinner and ham and all that anymore. And we're having hamburgers, and I'm thinking, hamburgers? You can have hamburgers any day of the week. You're gonna have hamburgers for a Christmas dinner? Crazy. But that's what they want to do. And then we're gonna his brother from Arkansas is gonna come up. Will come down there with all their kids and their grandchildren and all that. And we're gonna have we usually have about 25 people at her house. And because she's got a big family, and the family keeps growing because everybody's gotten married and had kids now. So the family keeps growing and growing. So we don't give out Christmas presents anymore because it's costing too much. So we're doing that. What's that game with the elephant? I think it's the elephant game where everybody brings a gift, and then you can pick a gift from somebody or steal a gift from somebody.
We call that Dirty Santa.
Well, I think they call it the elephant game out here. I don't know. And anyway, so we're going to play that game because
that's what we do.
Because you end up getting a present anyway at the end anyway. So
now all the family don't get together on Timmy's side, so we just it's usually me and Timmy and his sister and her son and his girlfriend. So I usually make them a gift and they get us a gift.
Okay, Pamela said I live right at the Central and Eastern Line. Time is a pain at times. And then Pamela said, my brother at Thanksgiving does steak and boiled shrimp for everyone. Hey, I wouldn't mind a steak though. But that's still not Thanksgiving dinner though. I miss my Thanksgiving turkey. I ain't had it in a while. They don't. And out here, when they did used to cook a turkey, they cooked it smoked. I'm not used to a smoked turkey. I'm used to it cooked in the oven. An oven roasted turkey. But out here in the South, they cook it smoked. Which I don't really like that smoked flavor to it.
Well, I'm not really a turkey eater.
And then also, what's different from here than when I lived in New York, we come from an Italian family. We make Italian sausage stuffing, and they make cornbread dressing. And I don't do the cornbread dressing. I don't like the way that tastes. I can't handle no cornbread dressing.
I don't got two different kinds here, and I don't get the cornbread. I get the other one, but I can't think of what they call it.
What's it got? What does it got in it?
It's just a box.
Oh, you're talking about like sofa stuff, like a sofa thing? Something like that.
Stovetop, I think. That's what they call it.
Yeah, we make Italian sausage stuffing in our family. That's what I grew up on. But out here, they don't do that. They make cornbread dressing, which I'm not too fond of that.
I don't like it either.
Pamela said at Christmas, a turkey dinner at my in-laws. Yeah. Boy, I miss turkey dinner. I haven't had turkey dinner in a long time, and I miss it because last year she had tacos for turkey dinner. This year, I think we're having tacos again for turkey dinner. I'm thinking, this is stuff you can have every day of the week, and you're gonna pick a holiday to have tacos, or a holiday to have hamburgers. Crazy, but that's what they're having.
I don't know. This year, Timmy's wanting me and him to do it by ourselves, but his sister's wanting us to come up there, but I don't know.
So far, nobody's really made plans for Thanksgiving yet. I think when my husband goes away on this camping trip, he's going to ask his brothers, what's everybody doing for Thanksgiving this year. So I don't know if we're going to go to my mother-in-law's house or my sister. We might end up at my sister-in-law's house. I don't know. Or we may just stay home. I don't know. I know for Christmas, though, we're celebrating it on December the 13th, and everybody goes to my mother-in-law's house. All his brother from Arkansas and all his nieces and nephews and their kids all go over to my mother-in-law's house, and we have about 25 people there. She said all kinds of good food, Pamela said.
Yeah, last year at Thanksgiving, my dad was in the hospital.
Oh, that's not good.
So we didn't get to do much with him. The Thanksgiving before that, he was in the hospital.
That's not good.
That's why I had to take a break from my channel because I had both my mom and daddy sick at one time in a hospital.
Oh, that's not good.
And they had stuff that they don't get over easy. Like, Mama's on oxygen full time now. Daddy was when he first come out of the hospital, but now he just wears it when he's sleeping because he quits breathing when he's sleeping. Or if he loses his breath during the day, he can wear it.
I'm supposed to wear that mask thing, but I can't handle no mask on me, so I don't wear it. I wear that. I'm supposed to wear that thing, but I ain't putting it on me. But I can't handle anything on my face, on my nose, and all that. It drives me crazy. Like when we had to wear masks for around COVID, I couldn't wear one. The doctor wrote me a prescription. Wrote me a note saying I didn't have to wear one because I get bad migraines, and wearing that mask made me have a bad headache every time. I couldn't feel like I couldn't breathe in it because I have a lot of problems with my sinuses to begin with. Yeah. And wearing that mask, I couldn't breathe at all in it. It was driving me crazy. So he wrote me a note to where I didn't have to wear one.
Because you seen how bad my eyes was swelled yesterday, and that's from my sinuses.
The minute I would put on that mask, I would get like a few minutes later, I would start getting a headache from it. I couldn't wear one, so I didn't. I know that's kind of might be mean, but I just couldn't wear one because I kept getting bad headaches from it. Because my sinuses are on this. I have a lot of problems with my sinuses, and I have migraines, and it was giving me a migraine almost every time I wore that mask. So I told my doctor, and he finally said, "We're going to write you a note where you won't have to wear one." I was like, dude, because I can't wear it. I tried, but I can't.
Well, we stayed at home most of the time. So
we did too most of the time too. But when I did have to go out, I didn't wear it. All right. Thanks for coming, Pam.
Bye, Pam.
Off I go, Cathy and Julia. Have a great day. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Yeah, I got COVID about last month. I was sick with it. I had COVID plus a sinus infection all at one time. And it was
my Lord.
Yeah, I was sick. I was really sick. I thought I was never going to get over it. I had it for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Well, let's say I got COVID and Timmy got COVID the year his dad died. His sister come to the hospital and she had it. Well, and that's the reason why I say them vaccines don't work, because me and Timmy had our vaccine. Timmy had just got one the day before.
I didn't get that vaccine.
And he still got it. His doctor told him, he said, that's the fastest I've ever had a COVID test hit.
Well, I got COVID last month, and they treated me for the COVID, but then didn't realize I had a sinus infection on top of the COVID, so that's why I wasn't getting any better. I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Then I had to finally go back to the doctor, and then they treated me for a sinus infection. They said COVID was gone, but now we got to treat you for a sinus infection that we didn't know you had to begin with.
Because I got the one that was the long COVID.
Oh.
And some days I still feel weak, and I don't want to eat. But I don't run no fever or nothing, so I just feel tired a lot. Oops, there went my dryer sheets. I put dryer sheets in my containers.
Oh, yeah, I know. I do that too sometimes to help with the static.
Well, this one didn't have any static, but I still left them in there. Just in case. Because I think it's my error or something here.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband want me to make some catfish tonight because him and his father caught like, I think they said 30 catfish
Great
altogether.
day.
Yeah, so we're going to have catfish tonight.
Have you a fish fry?
Yeah, we're going to have to. He managed to get 5 bags out of it, and then his dad managed to get, I don't know how many. So we're going to have some tonight. That and some potato salad. Sound good because I don't have to cook. As long as I don't have to cook, I don't care.
Well, he eats all day long, so he don't want supper anyway. So I just fix me something here during the day.
Yeah.
There ain't no point in cooking if he ain't gonna eat.
I hear you. Yesterday I cooked a roast. We had a roast yesterday, which was pretty good. Some potatoes and carrots. That was pretty good yesterday.
Oop, I missed the U. There we go. And that one is a bad drill. So I'll put it in my container over here. Yeah, I've started the second square already.
Wow. So you're fast at it. I'm not that fast. I don't know how you get fast at it, but I can't be that fast. I'm slow at it. And
Well, if
you
I
don't
didn't
have to
have
play
these bifocals, I wouldn't be going that fast.
Well, I use this little light magnifying thing because I can't see half these things.
Well,
My
I'll show
little
you
light
what I use.
with my light board.
I put this on my head. That's what I use.
It works, huh?
Well, I probably should have it on now, but it'd glare the TV out so bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I have my light board too. I got my light board, and then I use this magnifying glass so I can see. Look at hungry.
that thing's rechargeable, so I can just recharge it and keep using it.
I need to go eat lunch soon. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I gotta go find me something.
I'm gonna eat leftover dinner from last night. We got leftovers, so I'm gonna eat that from my lunch.
I'll probably go warm me up one of them.
And then I'm probably gonna watch some people's videos.
Ramen noodle things.
Kelly said, "Yeah, allergies. I couldn't breathe when wearing the mask, so I didn't wear them. We didn't get the COVID shot. We both got really sick last year. We were sick from like 2 weeks then. Yeah, I didn't get the COVID shot either, but I know people that gotten the COVID shot and they still got sick. So
Yeah,
really,
Jenny did.
I don't see the point in it. Then if you're gonna still get sick, then really, what's the point in getting this thing?"
Well, I got 2, and they made my arthritis really, really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't even hardly move my hands.
Well, I think it killed my my husband's aunt. I think it killed her because okay, before she got this shot, she went and got a health check and everything. Everything was fine with her. She had no problems. Her heart was good. Everything was good. She gets the shot. 3 weeks later, she starts having seizures all of a sudden, but she's never had seizures before in her life. All of a sudden, she gets seizures. She starts having heart problems. All of a sudden, she ended up dying.
Oh,
So
my Lord.
I think it was a shock because funny how everything was fine before she got that shot, and they said she was in perfect health before she got that shot. And then she got that shot, and then everything went. She started getting sick. She started having seizures and heart problems and everything else. And she's never had any history of seizures or heart problems before.
So
So
that's the reason why I didn't take no more, because I couldn't hardly move my hands at all. And I told him, I said, I ain't taking no more. I said, but he has to take them at work. It's mandatory that he takes them.
yeah.
So when he gets his yearly physical, they give him that shot.
My
And
husband
he had just got his physical the day before his dad went in the hospital. His sister comes up there, not the one we talked to, but he's got another sister. She come up there and had it, and we both got it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, see there, that COVID shot didn't work, so why are you taking it?
I don't know if it was the COVID shot or not, but it just seems awful weird how she was fine and perfectly in healthy condition, and even checked out fine with all the tests that she took before was fine, and then she gets the shot, and then a couple of weeks later she starts having seizures that she's never had before. She's never had a case of seizures, and then she started having heart problems, which she's never had heart problems before. And like I said, everything was fine up until she got these shots. So it makes you wonder, and then I'm thinking about my dad. Same thing with him. He always had never had heart problems. He got the shot, and now all of a sudden he's had strokes after strokes after strokes. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the shot or not. It just seems
side
awful
effect on one of the shots was it could cause you to have a stroke.
Yeah, that's why when I heard all that, no, I'm not taking that shot. That's quite all right. I'll pass.
Then I looked it up and it said that the one that I took could cause your arthritis to act up.
Yeah.
See my middle finger right there, it stays bent all the time.
That's not good.
That's how bad my arthritis is.
That's not good.
When I took that, I could hardly lift my hands up. They hurt so bad. Every time I moved them, I had to wear a brace, and they still hurt.
Wow. So, I don't know. So I don't know. I could be wrong about all this, but it just seems awful weird how, everything was fine, and then she gets the shot, and then she's not fine anymore. And then same thing with my dad. He was fine, wasn't having no heart problems, and then all of a sudden he gets the shot, and now I can't tell you how many strokes he's had since then. He's had about 3 or 4 now. And he got
my mama's got a big knot right up here.
Huh?
My mom's got a big knot right up here on her arm, and it didn't pop up till she took them shots.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just don't trust them shots. But I don't know. People say nothing's happened to them. Well, I'm seeing different signs, from what's happened to my family members.
Well, it affected me, and I will not take another one.
So I don't know.
And my dad, it didn't keep Timmy from getting it, so why take it? I mean, he just literally had that shot the day before.
Yeah, you're still getting sick, so I don't see really what the point of it, because you're still gonna get the virus anyway. What's the difference? I mean,
he said, "Well, I have to at work, or I'll lose my job. I have to take it."
Yeah, my husband was supposed to be. He was supposed to, because he refused to take the shot. He's in the military. So he was supposed to have to, do a P test every time and everything. My husband didn't do it. he tricked them. I don't know what he did. I think he used some water or something and put it in there and made it look like it was pee and sent it in to them, and they believed him. He never did. He never did the little urine test or whatever you're supposed to do and send it in. He said he ain't doing all that. They shouldn't demand it on people. I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, we should be able to decide on our own if we want to take something or not. We shouldn't be forced to take something we don't want to take. I mean, I don't think
they can't force me, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I ain't doing it either. My husband's gonna be home here in a little while, and then my quietness is over with once he gets home.
Yeah.
I enjoy my little time to myself in the daytime. I watch my show. I watch my YouTube and I watch my shows. I'm waiting for my shows to come back on Tracker and Tulsa King and Virgin River, and I'm waiting for Sullivan's Crossing to come back on. Those are the only shows I watch, other than watching YouTube. So I like to watch Sylvester Stallone. He makes a good
Sly.
mafia. Yeah, he makes a good mafia man.
Yeah, I'll probably watch some more scary movies today.
No, I can't watch scary movies because if I watch a scary movie, I'll have nightmares at night. So I can't watch no scary movie.
They ain't scary to me. I guess because I don't get scared easy.
I'll do. That'll get. I'll have nightmares. I won't be able to sleep at night.
Plus, I've seen them all. I don't know how many times, so I know what's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
but he likes that Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, and it's on demand, so he's wanting to watch that.
Oh, I don't know. My husband, I tell you what he's been watching lately. Oh my God, 4 days of it. He's been watching these audio books on YouTube. Where it's like a movie and the screen don't move; it stays on the same screen, and all you hear is somebody reading a story. Oh my God, it's driving me crazy. He watched it all day yesterday, all day the day before. I'm thinking, oh my God.
I don't know how he does it.
I don't either because it's about to put me to sleep. And he watches, and they're sci-fi ones, and it's so boring. And I'm thinking, and I'm sitting here, you're about to put me to sleep. I told him last night. I said, how can you sit here and listen to this? This is so boring. I mean, it'd be different if the screen changed or something, but it don't.
Yeah.
It's on the same character, whatever, the screen shot it, and all you hear is a person look like they're reading an audio book. That's what it sounds like to me. And I'm thinking, no, I can't do this. So I said, I'm going in there and diamond painting because you're about to put me to sleep. You don't want to watch TV with me? I said, not if you're going to listen to that. No. Because it's boring. I mean, I was literally about to fall asleep listening to this. And he watched it all day yesterday. My husband watches boring stuff. He watches camping shows and fishing shows and hunting shows.
The only fishing shows that I like is with Mel Tillis and God, what's his name? Jerry Reed. And that's because they're country music singers. Jerry Reed and Mel Tillis. Mel Tillis is the one that stutters when he talks, but when he sings, he don't stutter at all.
Never. I mean, I've heard of him, but I don't know who he is. I mean, I've never.
That show is so funny because he gets excited and he tries to talk and he starts stuttering. It's just funny.
Well, my son.
It's more comical than what the regular fishing shows.
My husband watches the fishing shows on people's channel. Whoever, I don't know. He'll look up fishing channels or whatever, and he'll watch somebody. And after a while, it kind of boring. I'm not into all that kind of stuff. I don't care about watching nobody hunting, fishing, and camping and then he's watching because he's obsessed with getting an RV all of a sudden, and now he's watching channels that show RVs and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, oh my God,
RVs are a lot of work.
Well, he's got this storage camper thing in our backyard. He wants to turn that into a RV somehow.
Because we had one, we sold it.
I don't know how he's going to do it, but he wants to. But first of all, before he gets a camper or even turn that into a camper, he's got to get a truck because he don't even have a truck to pull one. So all his dreams that he's talking about, he first needs to get him a truck because it ain't going to do no good if he ain't got a truck to pull it.
Nope. Unless he plans on leaving it like we did. We rented a spot and just left it.
He's got this little, I don't know I guess you would call it like a little storage camper thing. So now, I don't know, my sister-in-law talked him into, why don't you turn it into a camper for you, since Kathy don't like going camping, and you're going to be the only one really going camping. You could turn that into a storage thing. So that's what's on his mind right now. He's thinking about how he's going to turn this little storage camper thing. I don't know into an RV camper. I mean, oh Lord.
He'd probably spend more money doing that than he would be just to go buy a camper.
Well, we know. I mean, the way he spent money on buying a kayak, and he spent a lot of money on this kayak, and he's only used it 2 times. And I'm thinking, yeah, so this is going to be another adventure that he's not going to use hardly at all. He's going to spend all his money and not use it very much. He says he will, but we'll see. We'll see, because he only used that kayak twice that he bought, and he spent like $400 on his kayak, or maybe even a little bit more. And I'm thinking, and all it's doing is sitting there collecting dust because he only used it twice, and I can't use it because with my back, there's no way I'm going to be doing that with a kayak with my back problems. I ain't even going to begin to get on one.
Well, I did when I was in ROTC, but I was in high school, so
yeah, well.
And that's before my back started really bothering me.
There's no way I can do it, and I ain't gonna even try. But yeah, so we'll see how this little idea of his, this little thing that he's thinking about doing, we'll see if it ever happens, and if it does happen, he turns it into a camper. We'll see how much he uses it. It'll probably be out there collecting dust like his kayak is. But whatever, he don't say anything about what I do with my crafts and stuff, so I really don't say nothing about what he does. I don't care. And that's what he wants to do, go for it. I mean, he works to where I can stay at home because he knows I can't really work with my back problems. So I ain't gonna complain. I'm just gonna let him do what he wants to do. If that's what he wants to do, go for it.
Yep.
Because he don't really complain about me doing my crafts, so I can't complain about him doing that. And when he does start complaining about it, he'll say, "Oh, what are you gonna do with all these things?" I say, "Well, what are you gonna do with all that fishing stuff you bought? You got tons and tons of fishing stuff that you're probably never gonna use." And then he shuts up real quick.
Yeah, I done went through that with Timmy, so
you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that.
He's got fishing rods on top of fishing rods in this house, up in our building. I said, well, you got to sell some of your fishing rods, and I'll sell some of my diamond paintings.
I know, because I'm thinking, why do you need so many fishing rods? You just need one fishing rod to go fishing. I don't understand the concept of having so many. And that's like what,
Well, some of them you catch certain fish with.
Yeah.
Better
but he's got like 2 or 3 of that certain one, or 2 or 3 of this other certain one. You know what I'm saying? You don't just have one of that certain kind of rod. He's got like more of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he was in the military, and he's a veteran now, ex-military, and he's got all these military rifles and all this. My whole closet is full of rifles.
Oh yeah.
That he don't ever use. They just collect dust and more dust. He said, "Oh, I'm saving it so I could give it to the kids one day." So I asked my son yesterday. I said, "Do you want one of your dad's guns when he passes away?" He said, "No."
Well, Timmy's got a gun safe with all his guns in it. So
I looked at my husband and I said, "See, they don't even want them when you die. See, he already told you no." I said, "So you can't use that excuse anymore. That's why you got all these guns, because that's what he tells me." He said, "I got all these guns because I want to give them to the kids." Well, the kids don't want them. I just thought it was kind of funny. I guess we've been on here almost 2 hours. You want to call it end it?
Yeah, we can go ahead and end it.
I'm getting hungry.
Because he's going to be calling in 10 minutes anyway.
All right. Well, I enjoyed it. I guess we'll do this tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, tomorrow at 12 my time, 11 your time.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.